And at 4:37, time to check the farm news and the weekly crop report. And we find winter wheat conditions declining slightly in Kansas last week. Rain fell in the eastern part of the state, missed the central and the west. This week's USDA crop progress report finds Kansas winter wheat condition rating 17% poor to very poor, 39% good to excellent. Winter wheat jointing at 15%. That was ahead of last year's 5%, but behind the 18% average. Further south in Oklahoma, 44% good to excellent, 15% poor to very poor. Further south in Texas, beneficial rain. Some parts of southeast Texas, too much rain. So winter wheat in Texas, 55% good to excellent, 9% poor to very poor. And in Texas, corn plantings only at 20%. Corn planting delayed due to wet conditions in southeast Texas. In South Texas, early planted corn had already emerged. A recent upturn in the strength of the dollar may leave grain farmers struggling to get by this year. We'll find out more in this report.
This time last year, farmers were seeing a very strong grain market.
We were dealing with a market that was, I'll say, substantially higher. You're probably looking, for example, in wheat, at least a couple dollars higher.
A recent rise in the strength of the dollar isn't the only cause for the drop in grain prices.
Just more worldwide production is the biggest, drawback in the market.
Even with the drop-off in grain prices, some farmers still manage to see the lighter side of things.
Probably making a person think why he's doing this. The person isn't going to make a lot of money farming this year.
However, for an experienced farmer like Dennis, he knows how to get through the tough times.
It's a gamble. You diversify and spread your risks, and we have a few cattle here and 4 or 5 different crops.
For younger farmers who aren't established, it could be a different story.
I agree. That's why we're seeing auction sales, and we're probably even going to see more. And by the end of this year, if things don't change, we're going to be putting a lot more farmers out of business.
Good weather comes during planting season this year, then prices could climb back up. And, of course, any weather scare would do that, especially in corn. Last week, during the Senate budget resolution hearings, an attempt to cut crop insurance never was heard and didn't make it into the final package. Senator Jeff Flake of Arizona had introduced an amendment that would have eliminated the premium subsidies for revenue policies with the harvest price option. Environmental groups had backed that because they think crop insurance payouts are too large. It is time now for Technology Tuesday, brought to you by Total Ag Industries of Hillsboro. Yesterday morning for Iron Monday, we played in the Sandbox at the International Sugar Beet Institute, the Sandbox of Case IH and Titan Machinery's precision planting demonstration. This morning, we dig into the technology of building the perfect seed trench.
We keep the trench open by using a seed shoe. This seed shoe allows our trench to have the loose, compact, loose sidewall without having it cave in. And the reason we talk so much about keeping that loose dirt around the seed trench is so we can get that proper seed to soil contact. But what I mean by seed to soil contact is when you get that seed planted down at the bottom of that trench every time, that's great. But you need to be able to get that dirt, that moist, loose soil around that seed so it grows and pops up uniformly in the spring. How we close our seed trench versus a competition unit. So when we run through the ground, we are trying to seal that trench up. We're trying to get that loose dirt to come back around the seed, which causes that uniform emergence that we've been talking so much about. The second stage of that, we come with our press wheel, which comes behind the closing disc and runs right along the seed. Our wheel has a bevel down the center, a rib down the center, which should run directly over where that seed is placed. So this rib gives your seed an escape route. So when it's popping out of the soil, it's using this escape route, which helps get that quicker, more even, uniform emergence. It's just got 2 little ribs here that keep it evenly spaced but there's plenty of room for pressing without actually causing any compaction. It just kind of gets the more uniform moisture content around that seed.
And there's the technology of digging the perfect seed trench. All right, it's 4:42. Right after the break, we can come back and check the forecast for farming, soil temps around the U.S., and much more in the weather right after this.